Welcome to another episode of Local Expert Interviews TV. I'm very pleased to say that I'm joined today by Carol Dewhurst and Roy Bennett of Whitby Dental Practice in Ellesmere Port, and we're going to be talking about how to find a good dentist. So my first question to the team here is, there are hundreds of people looking every month for a dentist in the Ellesmere Port area alone. What advice would you give to someone who was looking for a new dentist? What would be the top 3 things that you'd tell them to look for?
Well, firstly, I'd ask friends and family for a dentist that had a good reputation in the area, because a dentist that's built a good reputation over many years has established safe and empathetic dental care, and I think that is the best recommendation you could have. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely so, and I think you'd look for what that practice can offer and what range of services they can provide as well, and how comprehensive that is for your needs as a patient.
You'd want to try and pick up from even the first phone call that there was a friendly voice on the end of the phone that understood your problems, and you'd want to be made to feel welcome right from the very start.
That's right, and I wouldn't want to be rushed. I'd want to be looked after in a timely manner, but also in a relaxed way as well if I was a patient, and that's what Carol and I try to offer at this practice, and we firmly believe in that concept.
And we've been here a long time, and I think it's over 85% of our new patients come from direct referrals.
Word of mouth, as it were.
Word of mouth.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So, as a long-standing practice, I think you've been in business now for 26 years or so.
Right.
What advice would you give to someone if, for example, there's a nervous patient who is looking to come to a new dental practice? What advice would you give to someone who is very nervous to reassure them to come and book with you?
Okay. Well, we have an anxious care pathway that when our patients speak to our treatment coordinators. It's not like having to meet the dentist straight away. A friendly face. You can come to the practice, sit not in the treatment area, but in a comfortable room, have a cup of coffee or a tea, speak to one of our friendly team, and get to know the practice a little bit, get to know the team, and then introduce to the dentist. That's myself, and we have a specialist team here that can look after any anxious patient.
I think we've got a very experienced team behind Roy here, who look after anybody who has any dental anxiety at all. We offer a full range of treatments, but we aim to make the patient feel comfortable.
Great.
Not all practices offer these services, and we're fortunate at the practice to have an excellent team who are highly trained in looking after very nervous patients. And believe you me, patients come from far and wide to this practice over the years, don't they, Carol?
So if I were to come to your practice as a patient, what type of experience could I expect to receive from you and your team?
Hopefully a very friendly one, which is what we aim to do, is to relax people right from the first phone call. We have highly trained staff who, we call them treatment coordinators, but the staff are experienced dental nurses who are there to work with the dentist to help explain all treatments, all options to the patients, whatever their problem is. So we try and concentrate on making the patient journey and the patient experience a nice one.
Yeah, and we ask questions and we listen to our new patients and find out what it is exactly they're looking for and what their expectations are and how we can fulfill them. And we make sure there's enough time for that, so it's not rushed and it's in a relaxed manner, isn't it, Carol? Yeah.
Time to listen to people and trying to understand people, what their problems are.
Great. Okay. So I know obviously you've got a great team behind you, and you've got some great things that your practice offers. Is there anything in particular that you offer for new patients that, for example, if someone was going to pick up the phone and call you today, is there anything in particular that they could expect to receive as a first-time patient as part of their experience?
Well, I mentioned previously about our treatment coordinators.
Yeah.
These staff look after the patients that ring up from start to finish, so they have somebody looking after them the whole journey, which is a very personal approach, which I know doesn't happen in the other local practices. They sit down and have a cup of tea, or whatever the patient's preference is, with them so that they can talk. A lot of patients don't like discussing things sometimes with the dentist, so they can learn an awful lot about that particular patient before we as clinicians actually meet them. So it's a team approach that we're giving, and a chat or an appointment with one of these treatment coordinators is actually free of charge. We don't charge for that service at all. And it allows people to come in and learn about us before they make any decisions. So there's no pressure at all. They can come in, and most of the people actually quite enjoy the visit.
Great. Okay, well, thank you both very much. It's been wonderful to hear about Whitby Dental Practice, and to anyone who's watching, if you would like to have a consultation with one of the treatment coordinators, then please pick up the phone, speak to the team today. And Roy, Carol, thank you very much for your time today. We hope everyone has enjoyed this chat with you. I certainly have. Thank you very much. We'll speak again soon.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.